I'm Martha Flint, the CEO and founder of Random Acts Worldwide, a registered 501c3 nonprofit founded in 2011, and our goal is simple. It's to help as many as possible, one soul at a time. I founded my own nonprofit mainly because I wanted to have the ability to do more, not depend upon existing organizations. If there was an urgent need situation, I wanted to be able to help. Random Acts began with a simple act of kindness bestowed upon me. I was at a gas station, ran into an acquaintance, and I obviously looked like I was in despair. She came up to me and said, "By the way, I have a present for you in my car." And she came back with a very small ornament that has a saying on it that says, "Believe in miracles." I still, to this day, have that ornament hanging on my dresser to look at every morning. It was that simple act of kindness that gave me the strength I needed to move forward and start to form an organization. Our involvement with prison ministry started with an event called Returning Hearts at Angola State Prison in Louisiana. While at one of those events, we were given the opportunity to go into the hospice and minister to the prisoners there. For many of the inmates there, their families have disowned them. They have no one to count on or to come see them, especially the prisoners in the hospice who are dying. It's great to be able to go in there and to just let them know that there is somebody there for them that cares about them. My first trip to Africa was with my family on the basis of going on a safari, but we did work. We went to a medical facility and visited that, and we also went and visited an orphanage. And that really inspired me to go back and to do more and to be able to help, not only in Africa, but in the States as well. We have these problems here in the States. Most of the work we're doing in Africa has been in Malawi, throughout the entire region, in the villages, in the very remote villages. The people in Malawi and all throughout Africa, the places I've been, are unbelievable. They have such a strong faith. They are appreciative of the smallest things, to have food on the table for that day, for the little family they may have, having medical care come in, to have a shirt, even though they may not have shoes, to have a home, which may be a hut with a grass top, but their faith is unending. And they smile. I've seen women walking with no shoes, carrying babies on their backs and 5-gallon buckets on their head full of water, and they're smiling and happy and laughing, and they're thrilled to do it because they know they're gonna have water for their family for that night. On my very first medical mission to Africa, an 80-year-old grandmother walked into the clinic and 5 years prior had fallen into the fire and burned her hand. She had never obtained any kind of medical assistance for this hand because of the remoteness of their village. The doctors decided they couldn't do much for the hand but salvage what was left. And in the field in Africa, there are no anesthetics, there are no numbing creams. The only thing there are scissors, knives, and blood. They began to work on her, and I couldn't stand it any longer. I went and sat beside her, made her look me in the eye while the doctors worked on her. The most prevalent thing we've seen on recent trips is malaria. The unfortunate thing is many people have the mosquito nets needed, but they need to eat so badly that they're using the mosquito nets to catch fish. It's a constant battle. Do I eat today, or do I risk a possibility of malaria tomorrow? Christopher is a prime example of how you can help one person at a time and hopefully change the generation of their family for futures to come. During a trip several years ago, he came into the clinic by himself, malnourished. I had no idea how we were going to find this boy. We didn't even know his last name, where he lived, if he had parents, what village he came from. All I had was a picture, and I knew what his first name was. I gave it to two very good friends in Africa, George and Tomeo, and said, "Please do what you can to find this child." It took them 3 days, but they scoured in a remote village and they found him for me. Christopher's doing great. He's in private school. He's in his 6th semester and he's doing wonderful. My hope is for anyone to do anything they can to help another, whether it be a random gesture, an act of kindness, whether it be volunteering with their local church, volunteering with Random Acts, volunteering overseas, or just helping someone on the street. A simple act can change a life forever.